Hi guys, today's video is going to be something that was requested. I've kind of taken someone's request and created a whole video idea from it, and this is about persisting, ignoring the 3D, and as a result you just persist with your affirmations and continue focusing on your manifestation. So this should hopefully be a reassuring video, an inspiring video that kind of helps you feel more motivated and focused. So do thumbs up, subscribe, turn on the notification bell if you enjoy this content, if you'd like me to make more of these videos. Any requests or anything, I've had quite a lot in the past few days, but if there's something that I haven't talked about and you think it would be a really good video idea, then please let me know. And yeah, I also offer one-on-one coaching. If you are interested in coaching with me and want that extra help where it's just personalized just for you, then please do check out my Instagram below, LOA Coaching. My contact details are listed there, which has my email, pricing, everything. So take a look if you're interested, and let's get started. So first point I'm going to talk about is that if you see something you don't like, and most probably we all will, even if it's, seeing that there's no reply from your SP or a person, or there's no email of confirmation that you need, that could still be, considered something that could be demotivating, a negative experience that you need to revise or just keep persisting from. So if you do see something you don't like, you should immediately create an assumption that is the opposite. So just don't even give yourself the chance to spiral or feel negative or get into a victim state, because there are so many people experiencing that and allowing themselves to stay in that point with their manifestation. So all you need to do is just tell yourself an assumption. When I say create an assumption, I don't mean believe it, because that would be creating an affirmation over months. Just in the moment, make yourself believe it and say it to yourself. Because all your mind needs are those words and visuals. It doesn't need the belief or logic, so you just say it. Yes, he has replied. Yes, she did agree to do this. Yes, she has told her friend to tell me she's in love with me. Whatever the case may be, you just tell yourself the opposite and say, actually, the item I wanted is on offer in the shop. Or, it could be something really simple, a day-to-day manifestation, but basically this is how you persist with getting what you want. You don't allow the negative 3D event or thing that you've seen to put you down, to stop you from persisting, to put up a big block. You don't let it get to that point. You just keep going on. You keep telling yourself, no, this is working in my favor. This is blah, blah, blah. I'm getting my manifestation. This is a positive event because I received XYZ. You just kind of customize it obviously to your own manifestation. You can go really general as well and tell yourself everything is perfect. My life is perfect. Why is it so wonderful? Anything like that. But it's better obviously to flip it into a positive, so your mind gets into that habit and you don't allow whatever has happened to kind of play over in your mind and create a negative assumption. So yeah, if you're not able to just fully ignore it and push it aside, just immediately tell yourself something positive. So here are reasons to really help you persist, like from the heart, like really want to persist, not just practices to do. Remind yourself why you want your manifestation. Remind yourself about your feelings for your SP, the memories you've shared, the hope and vision you have for your future together, for your career, for your appearance changes, how confident and happy and secure you'll feel. Whatever the case may be, whatever your desires, remind yourself the end goal, what it is you're working for, what it is you want, and why you want it, why you've put all this effort in. There must be a reason, So try and remind yourself of that, because it's easy to lose sight when all these negative things are happening and your ego is also trying to convince you of negative assumptions. It's easy to get swept up and start to feel kind of silly or dumb and be like, what am I doing? I'm being stupid. It's been 3 months and nothing's changed. Shall I move on? It's easy to get into that state and allow yourself to spiral downwards like that, and again, get into that victim mindset. But you need to be reminding yourself what it is you're actually working towards. So one way to do that I would suggest, other than literally just thinking about it and reminding yourself, is to write a pros and cons list. So I actually had another really good idea. I'll say it now before I forget. That's to write a letter to yourself. And I know this is a really good self-concept practice and almost like revision practice, where people write a whole letter to their SP and then they burn it or rip it up or something. If you're going to burn it, please do it very safely. But yeah, you can just kind of make it disappear after, just like so. It's like you're releasing all those negative thoughts and worries. But this is kind of the opposite. But I recommend you guys could write a letter to yourself, and yeah, it'd be like, dear me, dear Alexa, whoever, like whatever your name is, address it to yourself, make it really personal, and say, you know, I love SP. SP and I have always had this relationship, and he or she have always done this for me. And I remember how I felt on our first date, or I remember how, you know, connected we were when we would blah, 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 whatever the case may be, whatever your manifestation, even if you're buying a car, you could tell yourself, you know, I've worked so hard, like this would be such, you know, good evidence of my achievements and success in life, how hard I've worked. You know, all my friends and family would enjoy it and be proud of me. Whatever it is, doesn't have to be a human being. It can be your emotions about wanting to buy a new car. You could consider writing, you know, a short letter to yourself. Just get a notebook and, you know, pen, and literally one page, just to remind yourself of the emotions, the joy, the success that you feel and that you want to feel from it. You know, remind yourself what it is that you're working towards, because it can be easy to lose sight. Especially if it's been a really long time of you trying to consciously manifest without seeing the 3D evidence. So that's not to say there isn't any, that's why I'm saying trying to see the 3D evidence. So anyway, next point is that you could write a pros and cons list. This is kind of similar to the letter concept, which just came to my mind just now. And it's basically writing, you could split the page with a pen. So one half will be pros, other half will be cons, and you know, keep it pretty simple and concise. But it could be, we love each other, we have fun together. The con could be, well, you know, it's up to you. I don't want to put ideas in your mind, but it could be that, you know, we broke up and he was horrible to me. He said he didn't love me. He chose another woman, or whatever the case may be. She chose another man. She moved away to another country. Those could all be cons, whatever the case may be. It's going to be just 3D circumstances that are relevant. But if you really look at it, are those reasons to stop and give up and, you know, not conform your person, to try and give them free will and let life just play out? Is it worth doing that? Is it worth moving on and starting afresh with your manifestation? Or are the pros the reason that you truly want it and what give you happiness and kind of a feeling of accomplishment and joy in life? You know, you can weigh it up and say, well, should I really persist? These are the reasons why. And if you're really struggling, then maybe you need to like do a little more self-reflection and look a little deeper and ask yourself, you know, do I genuinely want this? But I'm guessing most of us, if not every single one of us watching this video, could write a massive list of pros and feel really good about it, have something really concise to say. So that will be another way to help you persist, to realize actually the pros completely outweigh the cons, and you know, there's way more of them, and those 3D circumstances are the things that change when you manifest. You know, the 3P will go away, SP will move back, the money will come when I need it, whatever the case may be. The next point is, again, another writing task. And when I say writing, you can just do it on your phone, or you can even do it just mentally if you want to. I just prefer having something written and visual and kind of physical in front of me to look back on. But yeah, when I say write out, just do it however feels best for you. So next is a list of positive movement and achievements. So this probably, you can do this in general, just to show you your power as a conscious creator, your ability to manifest. Try and link every positive, amazing, or unexpected thing that's occurred in the past year, or if not, you know, a couple of years. Try and think of that and link it back to your affirmations, what you've been affirming. Or if you've only been manifesting for 3 months consciously, focus on the past 3 months, all the good things that have happened, and see what it is a reflection of, because I guarantee it's going to be a reflection of your self-concept if you get some nice little random experiences, and also movement with your actual desire. So write out a list of your achievements, all the positive movement you've experienced in general in your life, and also try and get specific with your manifestation. It could literally be, I had a dream about SP. It could be, you know, the company that I want to work for have been popping up as ads on my computer. That is still movement. That is a bird before land. Use it as proof and evidence that you are connected to your desire. It can be yours. There is a reality right within your grasp that has your desire, and you living in that reality, experiencing it. So yeah, try and focus on all the positive things that have happened so far. Build yourself up, build your confidence up. And speaking of which, next point is talking about self-concept. So try and focus more on your self-concept affirmations. A lot of times we doubt ourselves. You might be feeling, disappointed and frustrated and questioning everything about manifestation and thinking maybe it's not for me, maybe I can't do it, this is too difficult. I've been there, we all have doubts. It's normal. You wouldn't be a normal functioning human without doubts, especially about something so important and big as this. But working on your self-concept, whether it's doing a verbal rampage or just, scripting out a paragraph about how incredible and amazing and powerful you are, just focusing more, spending, an extra 10, 20, 30 minutes a day doing your self-concept affirmations, whatever they are. I'd recommend, if it's just things like I'm beautiful, I'm rich, yes, that will help, and that will always make you feel positive and help you reach your goals faster in a way, if you're affirming for money and things like that and you want physical changes on your body. But generally speaking, if you have more affirmations along the lines of I'm the most powerful manifestor, I'm a master at manifesting, I get everything I want instantly, no one can reject me, no one tells me no, things like that imply that you are in full control. You're the one with all the power in your reality, everyone bends to your will, in a manifesting way, obviously, not in a dictator way. But yeah, anything that implies your power will always help. So that if you can focus your self-concept kind of in that direction, I think it will really help boost your confidence and help you keep persisting and get back into that excited, motivated state of mind. Final point, and probably one of the most important, because it is a regular, consistent practice you should be doing, or at least aware of, if you are struggling and getting hot and cold results, going back and forth in your own mind, really not sure, and struggling to persist on a consistent basis. You need to be on a mental diet. Now, everyone has a mental diet because it's just the way we think, it's our thought process and the thoughts we allow in our minds. But you want to make sure that you are thinking from the end result, and as many times as you can when you are awake throughout your day, you're not extremely busy in the middle of a, face-to-face conversation, for example. Any other time than that, you want to be super strict and really, really quick with your mental diet. So you want to flip any opposing thoughts, because that is what's stopping you from persisting, by allowing your ego to tell you, he or she doesn't love you. This manifestation is not yours because you saw this last week. And last month you saw this in your 3D reality, which proves that your negative assumption is true. The ego and doubt and, 3D circumstances will do that. So that's why you need to be very aware of your mental diet. And that is something I talk about a lot, but it's another way for you to persist and ignore what's going on in the 3D reality, by flipping it back to what you want, telling yourself, no, it's the way I want. I'm getting what I want, and this just proves it even more. Make it up, make something up on the spot. Whatever you need to tell yourself to kind of stop that spiraling and doubt and getting yourself down. So I hope this video was useful. I think I gave you quite a few new ideas that I haven't maybe mentioned before. If you did enjoy them, please do thumbs up, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you next time.